What? Oh, is my gaming program not running? Check that for raid. Logitech Gaming, what's up? Just fat fingered it. going. There we go. Zoom. Nope. Zoom. Up stream. We should be starting at just about 8 o'clock, so 12 minutes from now. Are you retarded? You picked the weirdest target.
Clara Fawcett entered channel.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
That's going.
Oh, that's fun. Literally just fucking walked in the door from work.
Ouch.
Oh, I usually work till 5:30.
I'm assuming Pacific, right?
Yeah, I'm Portland, Oregon.
Ah, man.
By the way, like my job is super stressful now that sports started up.
What do you do?
I work for a cable ratings company, and the department that I'm in just verifies that the programming lineups that we get from different providers and networks matches up with the national and local schedules. So basically, because sports are live events that can go over or under or get delayed by things like rain, it completely ruins schedules in certain markets. So
Okay.
it's just between football and Major League Baseball, it's just a nightmare.
Interesting.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I think hilariously, I one of the networks that I check for is fucking Playboy TV.
Nice.
Not really.
No? Oh.
I'm not a fan.
I mean, it is
You know, that
softcore
whole
stuff,
liking.
but...
No, but even then, I'm not into women.
Oh, right, yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Womp womp. And my boss, who's a big old lesbian, gave me like Playboy and all the religious podcasting channels, and I'm just like, Angel, what are you trying to say to me right now? She's like, we need you to be more straight, Ryan. Like,
Hmm.
it's funny because she's a lesbian. Maybe it's not that funny. I'm not a funny person. I'll
Oh, welcome to the stream. Oh, just make it small. That's good, Michael. Oh.
Flara Fawcett entered channel. Vala entered channel.
Hello?
Hello.
How's it going?
Ow.
Tired.
Alright, I'm back.
I literally just walked in from work.
Yeah, I only got on a little bit ago, but I have time to craft a couple things.
Sweet.
Eliham entered channel.
Whoop. All right, let's get this going. I think
Hello.
Eliam is new to A2.
Then dial enter channel.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
So does it pretty much work like normal in the sense that one tank will be pulling the north side of the room and the other tank will be pulling the south side of the room?
Pretty much.
I mean,
I mean, kind of okay. Like I've looked at all the spawn locations, and if you just like cut it in half from west to east, pretty much anything that spawns south or to the side can be determined. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
The
all
big
depends
thing
on. Sorry.
Well, I was going to say the huge thing that what needs to happen though is stacking patterns need to be exact. Because in terms of DPS, this is my fight as the Black Mage.
Bo
So
moved in from So Lucky by the
with
server.
that in mind, like you need to make sure that things are being stacked correctly into perfect little packs. That's really the most difficult part.
That comes down to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it will to some extent. So let's see. I'm trying to think. So yeah, tank positioning is fairly standardized. You'll want to talk it through with Ron.
Yeah, because every spawn is just slightly different, but the general idea is to take the least amount of ads towards the group with the more.
Like bring smaller packs to the bigger packs. Yeah, that's true. That's a good rule of thumb. So there are some exceptions. We'll have to talk about what to do with the jagged dolls, and that's fuck, what phase is that?
Yeah,
yes.
7.
And we'll have to talk about there's a hard mind in phase 6, I believe, that does not have to be dragged to the group because we stun it and burn it down immediately. But I want to say besides that, it's mostly pretty straightforward. Maybe iron out phases 8 and 9 with Ron.
Fendiel, the two soldier, 2 goblet 05, are you guys just stacking in the southwest?
So I've personally done this like about 4 different ways. My favorite way is to just have the 2 soldiers stunned kind of where they are, and then DPS can burn them down there. Meanwhile, the 2 Gob Widows are tanked by 1 tank in the north.
I can't speak to the healing perspective. If that's ideal from a healing perspective, that's fine. But I actually I wanted to talk about that. I would strongly recommend against it in terms of my own DPS. What happens is all of my cooldowns are active then because the phase before that is such a fucking snooze. And if I'm doing my entire single target full opener and rotation on one very, very vulnerable ad, that's much better in terms of my DPS output as opposed to those 2 soldiers that are extremely easy to kill. I lean towards AoE, which is TP depleting. It's just
We
not a
can
very good
drag
use of
them
my
over.
cooldowns.
then and then stun them, I don't really care. I would just greatly prefer to have one tank both God Widows. It really fucking trivializes the healing on that.
That's fine. So I would recommend, though, doing vulnerability on the one Gob Widow and burning it down before we stun the ads. That would be a lot better for my cooldown management. Is Jack in here? Jack's not in here, so my discussing it is semi-pointless, but...
The only problem is if I end up going Summoner on that fight, I would harshly disagree with that for a couple reasons. One, the idea of having Shadow Flare and being able to Bane off of them. The soldiers might hit a critical level of health anyway before the time that they had to be stunned. So and then the other thing is by that point, Dreadworm Trance would be up with Disaster, which would go out after the Aether Flow comes off cooldown for the Gob Widow that has 5 Vuln stacks. Baning that with a Contagion onto the other Gob Widow is going to do an absurd amount of damage.
Okay, that's fine. But so you're Black Mage currently, and I'm assuming... So that's not a situation where you would want to prioritize that?
No, not right now.
Okay. We need Jack in here. Because he's our gob slave.
Alright, well, when he gets here, I'm gonna go to the bathroom before he gets here, I mean. I'll be right back.
Well, so in the meantime, let's talk about a couple of the phases. So, let's see.
Well, primarily we'll have one tank who acts kind of as the main tank, which means they generally do the least amount of movement, and then the off tank, so to speak, is usually one that runs around and grabs the stray ads and either pulls them or kind of kills them, helps kill them where they are. Because we have Ron as a permanent member at this point, I would prefer to have him as the off tank. Because if we fill in with another Pally or Dark, they will most likely function as the main tank. Is anyone like strongly opposed to that for any reason?
Not me.
Okay. So let's see. The first wave is really easy. Bring the you can, bring him to A, or to A's. Ant will have his turret up, and you'll just tank him on the turret. Wave 2 spawns directly on that. You'll tank the 2 soldiers and the sniper that spawn where A is. And we can all sit there at the hard mind where Ron is currently at. We'll actually come over. He will probably go and tomahawk it early just to kind of get it to activate and come over sooner. That way dots can be baned and AoE can go out. Yeah, okay. Wave 3 spawns actually, again, very close. Spawns where about B is.
Yeah.
So Ellie, you will be at B, and you'll pick up the hard mind, the soldier, and the sniper. You'll pick up the gobbies there, basically. Ron will again pull the things where he's currently at, and he'll drag them over to B. Wave 4. Ellie, you'll be in the middle at C. There is a Gob Walker that will come over to the northeast side where Ron's running. He'll drag it over and we'll burn all of the Gobbies down. At C, we'll leave the Gob Walker for last. Depending on if Ron is going to be in your limits or not, you actually might end up pulling that on the Gob Walker. If you do, just make sure that when it gets to 15% that you stop damage on it, Jack needs to siphon 2 like energy bursts off of it, and that's only possible when it's at 15%. So you'll hear someone call for DPS to slow down around 50%. Just make sure you do that. Wave 5 is the double Gob Widow phase. There's a Gob Widow in the southeast where Ron's currently at, and there's a Gob Widow at B. Well, you'll be already around C. I would recommend you grab the one in the southeast first, where Ron is at, and then you run up towards B, because that's where you'll end up tanking anything anyway. So maybe tag the one at B real quick with an unmanned, run over to the southeast side, tag the one there, and then kind of sit around in between B and C till you can get him positioned right. There's 2 soldiers that will spawn in the southwest. Yeah, that's what we're doing, right? We're gonna have Eli solo tank the widows. It's much easier to heal that way than it is to have 2 tanks each take a widow. Jackson here. Okay, so Jack, we're gonna have both tanks, or we're gonna have one tank both widows, and we are wondering whether or not it's better to have the soldiers run over to the widow, stun them there, or if we can just stun the soldiers where they're at and kill them there. From a DPS perspective, I think it's better to kind of drag them over because we can
over in between the 2.
Yeah, in between the 2 of them, just like okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, did we talk about folding one of the God Widows that phase?
Yeah, this is the... So, I don't care how you guys do it, honestly. If you want to Bane, or if you want to vulnerability a Widow, Bane off of it, and then when the soldiers kind of get low, stun them, finish them off, or if you want to try to finish off a Widow first, I really don't care. I would like to have some sort of definite plan. That way Jack knows what he needs to be looking out for, though.
If it's no problem with Jack, I would definitely like the whatever fucking southeast God Widow. Just vuln that, and then we'll stun when that's basically dead. Stun the soldiers, because that's better for me in terms of DPS.
Yeah, I'll just call it out whenever I'm able to stun.
Okay. Wave 6, you'll pick up a doll and a widow. Again by B. There's actually a doll, a widow, and a walker all by B. There's a hard mine that spawns in the southwest. Ron will pick up the hard mine and we'll pick up the walker. It's a lot easier to do this way.
Don't we ignore the hard mine and Jack stuns it in place?
Yeah.
On 6?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you guys stun it immediately and kill it. Right. Okay. So we'll have Ron go ahead and pick up the walker in the north on wave 6, where it's the walker, the doll, and the widow that'll spawn next to each other around B. You pick up the walker, we'll leave the doll and the widow on Ellie. That'll be it's a lot easier to do that way than to try to pass the walker.
I don't think the widow spawns there. I'm pretty sure it's just the widow from the previous phase isn't dead yet.
Yeah, it is. It is. He's right. It's a walker, a jag, and the hard mine that spawn. The widow's left over from the previous phase.
Yeah, it's left of the widow. Okay. So anyway, there's a doll and a walker that spawn, not a widow. With it, yeah, you'll pick up the doll. Ron will pick up the walker.
The doll's
that way
about
you're not
here.
trying to. Yeah, the doll's it'll be right where you're at. It spawns right on top of your face, so don't worry about it. You can you can try picking up the walker, but the problem is you end up having to bounce him around sometimes because the stacks get too high and you can get really.
You cut out, by the way.
Hmm?
You cut out there for me, at least.
Not to me.
But anyway, so the reason that we'll have Ron pick up the walker is because the walker gives vulnerability stacks. If you get a lot of stacks with like a doll or a widow, it becomes a healing issue. Then you have to like provoke it, and it's a lot of shit.
Before you go any further, I have a question about wave 5.
Okay, yeah, wave 5 is the double widow phase. Yeah.
Now you want me to grab the 2 widows and move them in between, so I'll be tanking in between B and C.
Pretty much on C.
Yeah,
On
you'll be
on B.
You'll be at B. The widows will be like around C because they're huge.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, continue on with wave 6. I'll be grabbing the jagged dial. He'll be grabbing the Godwalker.
Yep.
You guys will burn down the other ad in the corner. Okay, now we're at wave 7.
Yep, wave 7 is the 2 dolls, or is the 4 dolls?
real
Each
quick.
10 grabs 2.
Real quick, I would throw out there for wave 5. Ellie, whichever one you're going to have primary aggro on, mark. So the DPS know which to blow up, and the Gobby knows where to throw the vuln stack.
The southeast one is the
It
one.
needs to be the one that spawns here. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'll
kill
mark
this
it with
one
a 1,
first.
It'll be the one on the right.
but it's always that
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, because just know that the DPS will be going insane on it.
Yes. Well, and it'll be the one with
Noted.
vulnerability. So
I'll try to save
Right.
Berserk or something for it.
yeah, that's going to be my full fucking opener and potions and everything. So yeah.
Same here.
I
Same here.
usually pull off most tanks to that part, so be prepared.
All right. Wave
Roger.
7 is the 2 dolls. So It's basically like 2 dolls that spawn on the north and south side of A, and 2 dolls that spawn on the north and south side of C. Let's have you pick up the dolls that are on A, and Ron will pick up the dolls that are on C. You'll pick up the one on A. You'll drag them down directly, kind of to around here.
So the ads will be like, these will be your ads, A and B, the jagged dolls.
You'll pull those 2 dolls down to where Boomstick and Focus is at currently.
And then
Ron will pull his 2 dolls down from where they are to about the entrance. And then you need to kind of pull them down and then away from where Ron is. That way you don't cleave Ron. And Ron will do the same.
The cleave. Okay, I got you.
So yeah, just like swoop down in and then circle out wide, and you should be fine.
Yep, just don't cleave the group. Got that.
Can I throw something in there?
That's our responsibility.
Can I just add something to that?
Go ahead.
It's really good for you to pop maybe a cooldown when you grab them, but when you grab your A and B, don't worry too much about where you're going. Just go straight south and stand there, and I'll bring mine in as a 90-degree angle, so you'll be fine as long as you give yourself a little bit of room to move to the back. I'll make sure the ads get stacked.
Ron does have a really good point. You want to pop a cooldown before you even grab them, because they immediately like almost half shot you.
Cool.
So
then
yeah,
I'll probably be going with Vengeance then.
Okay.
Yeah. What you can do?
I suspect we'll make it past that part, to be perfectly honest. So I'd like to pull maybe a few times there, so we all get on the same page, and then we'll talk about 8 and 9 after that.
Sure.
If we do happen to make it past that phase, I'll call out what to do. It's 8 and 9 are actually pretty straightforward. I'm taking.
And whoever pulls the first 2, stack them on my turret, right where the next phase is, please.
Yeah, this is all Ellie's pulling all these.
All right. Oh yeah. One question for Ronan. How much HP do you suggest? The 15K?
I've not done. I haven't done main tank on this. Only off tank.
Okay, I'm gonna equip a little bit more vitality then.
Yeah,
20K is probably fine.
Until you're familiar with the fight, I would recommend a little bit of it.
Yeah, especially when we get into later phases, because there's going to be a lot of damage trucking out on you, man. And if you're not managing cooldowns appropriately, and you won't be able to because you don't know the fight yet, it'll be a godsend for the healers to have more vitality.
Yeah, wave 8's not too bad. Wave 9, you'll pop everything you've got basically, and any extra HP will help.
One thing I wanted to add on the dolls though, they will spawn. They're not on a timer. They spawn as soon as the spider will die. So when it dies, you can pretty much have an inner beast ready. So you can pick up the first one with inner beast, move to the next one, provoke, and then if you have infuriate, inner beast that one. But that way, that will be your cooldown for moving the dolls.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Next wave Ellie spawns where Boomstick and Focus are.
I might need a leech in 5 seconds. Thank you.
I can't believe I let you talk me
anymore.
Yeah, we've got your TV. The next wave spawns at C for you.
Keep in the middle.
My AoEs aren't hitting. Just one of the snipers. Thank you.
Right.
Go ahead and grab the southeast one first, actually, Ellie. So it's around where focus is. You'll grab this one, and then you'll run north to above A.
Cold.
Yeah, hold DPS on the walker, guys. Forgot to say that.
Alright, you got it. Yeah.
I forgot food. Wow, I'm in the.
Try to drag them as far north as you can. So if you can just like slowly keep working your way up.
Watch out, Blair. Alright, stun is going out now.
Go ahead and burn down the soldiers, guys.
Gotta get used to this timing. We don't usually burn those ads that quickly, or that spider.
I'll probably have to restun this one. Yeah.
You're picking
Oh,
up the
come on.
doll on the next phase, Ellie, and you're not going to pick up the walker.
Burn these faster.
And the doll will spawn basically where you're standing.
That's a lot of time.
Hardbind.
I don't have energy to stun this one. Is that the
Can you
restun
just
the soldier?
leave them over there? It should be okay. You guys can probably still burn them down.
Bomb on top of my head.
Yeah, it's just wrecking you guys.
Just wipe. Just wipe.
Okay.
So let's just kill the
do we need to
soldiers
redo the soldier thing?
Those
Is there
soldiers
no,
should
that's-
be really easy to kill. I don't know why they died so slowly.
Maybe they use that one skill that increases their defense.
No,
No.
that's the hard mind and the hard helm. Cast that. And
Gotcha.
they're not there during that part.
Yeah, those are
Guys,
like-
just
oh my
stack
God,
on the Jagdoll. Just stack on the Jagdoll die.
What's the kill order for that phase? Is it-
Stop healing. So, well, and we usually do the widow and then the soldiers.
Yeah, finish off the. Are you talking about this current phase, wave
Yeah.
6?
Yep.
Go ahead and finish off the widow on this phase because it's half HP, and then kill the walker, and then kill the doll.
All right, cool.
Shouldn't it be Walker first?
It should be Walker, Doll,
Yeah,
Widow.
Hardmine, Walker.
The walker is
Widow,
not a big
doll.
deal. He's only on one tank. It doesn't.
Yeah, but it's the
Hardbind,
stacks.
Walker, Widow,
Yeah,
Doll,
but he
correct.
stacks on one tank. It's not. I mean, we can.
Yeah, but you want the stacks off before the next phase, though, right?
Yeah, Hardmine, Walker, Widow, Doll.
I think the stacks are only a minute, are they not?
20
they two?
seconds, I think.
Yeah, 20 seconds. You have to refresh them a fuck ton.
Let's just kill the Walker first to be sure.
Yeah, that's how I've always done it.
I was talking about the stacks from the walker. I think around a minute. But yeah, fuck it. We'll kill the walker first then. We'll just kill the widow and the doll.
Walker, Widow, Doll.
So,
Yeah.
in wave 4, though, that Widow needs to be in the direct center of the pack, so that my.
How are you
AoE
guys
hit.
doing tonight?
So that's really important that I get that, so I can also help burn everything else down with the Walker.
Oh, I see.
I
Yeah,
can-
that was a little wonky. I think Eli was a little slow on the pickup, which is fine. But
Yeah,
just,
that
we just,
was
we just
slow
want
on
those.
the
He's got it.
up
Yeah,
and-
it's his first time seeing it, so
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm not.
That's fine.
I'm not angry. I'm saying like there's like in order like to moving forward, you know.
Gotcha, dude.
Alrighty.
Are we killing the right or the left soldier first, by the way?
killing the A and B. Sorry, the
Right
dolls
here?
or the soldiers?
Right. Never mind.
Doesn't matter for this set.
Yeah.
yards.
Having a leash.
Easy with dots. Remember to hold it 15, a little bit earlier, in fact. Stop.
Alright, you're good.
Yeah, it's good, Mike.
Go, hi.
So that I can.
What was your question?
For those ads that come out, I don't know, where should I stand to make it easier for the tanks?
Right in the middle. Just,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, just clump up in the middle for wave 4 in case the ad gets loose. You're already there. And then just stay in the middle for wave 5.
What do you guys think? This is a new group for me.
Everybody good on cooldowns?
No.
No. Well, I don't really need raging or convert for like half the fight, so I'm fine, I guess.
I am. I don't know if my pot will be up by that phase, but at least we can go.
It should be. I don't see why it wouldn't.
I'm good.
Alright, here I go.
Shot free. Wait, look.
Gotta watch for him provoking. Alright, get ready to hold up.
Easy, hold. Good.
Alright, you're good.
Got it.
The soldiers are
Stun coming out
loose.
now.
Get these soldiers dead fast.
You might have to
I
restun.
think I need another stun. Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, let's moving forward next time, let's just kill the soldiers first. It's obvious that we are having some issues if we're taking the widow down first.
Ah, I messed up.
Walker
was
neck.
Fucking sketch as shit.
Bomb on Ant.
I got it.
Widow next.
Your dolls, Eli, are on A and B, and runs are around C. You'll pull them directly down from B, and then angle them towards the corner a bit. And everyone else should be above A, so you don't get cleaved.
Whoop. Almost got hit by that.
Could somebody please kill that widow?
You need to move a little bit, Flare, you're gonna get cleaved.
Yeah, I know. What doll are we killing first?
Kill the A and B dolls first.
With one. Oh, thank you.
For this phase, Val, I'll watch Ron, and you can watch Eli. That way we're not doing a lot of
now.
cross-ceiling shit.
You got good, man.
So am I picking up the snipers after? If you're killing Eli's first?
Yeah.
Flare, you may want to move.
Yeah, kind of tuck in a bit so you don't get hit by bombs.
I got it.
So Eli, for the next phase, you need to grab the hard mine and the hard helm actually, since you don't have any dolls up. I marked them. And then just bring them over here. They'll all get stunned at the same time.
Soldier first. Soldier first.
Yep.
I'm moving around a bit closer. There we go.
I need them in a pack, guys.
No.
It's dead.
It better be.
Everyone tucking close for the bomb.
Ooh, TP's gonna be an issue then.
So Ellie, try to drag the hard mine and the hard helm directly in between the soldiers and the snipers where they spawn. Right there.
Ooh, ouchie.
Just run straight into the pack. They don't cleave. You don't need to worry about it. Just run straight into the middle of that pack. I really need that for that phase.
Yeah, it's hard to like stun them for me when they're not clustered in as tight as they can be.
Best bet
Can you
for
guys
that.
give me like 2 minutes?
For you, Elliot, best bet for that. Once your doll dies, take the TP break and run north, and then just get ready to swing at this one, and then southwest or southeast. Sorry, southeast is the other one, but it's gonna go towards the healers, so you can kind of intercept it as it's running towards the healers.
It's not a big deal if it hits one of the healers once or twice. They actually don't hurt that much, but yeah, it is. You will want to at least hit them to kind of activate them quickly. Else they end up sitting there for a long time and we have to delay the stun. That's bad.
So yes, as soon as your
I'll
dolls
work
are
on,
dead, just go north.
putting them in the group better for you, your stack.
My question is, why are we focusing the soldiers first?
Because they blow up if they come out of the stun and they die.
Incorrect. They only blow up if they're next to a Gob Widow.
For that phase, he is right. That phase, he's right.
Yeah, he is.
Good news is
So-
I almost made it to wave 9.
So instead, what I would suggest is we single target down the hard helm first. Because the hard
Yeah.
helm will affect Boom and Thendiel, and then we single target down the hard mine the entire time. I will be AoEing to kill the soldiers and the snipers, who will probably die from incidental damage if the pack is stacked correctly.
Okay. Yeah, I feel kind of stupid now, I feel like that's been an issue with the way we've approached that phase in the past too, so.
Yeah, I was very, very confused by that strategy. I'm like, why are we focusing down single target when my AoE will probably kill it? Pardon me, I still need a minute.
Alright, be right back then.
Check food.
Telling me what food he's using? Crit with accuracy. That means crit. Good. Accuracy. He's not as good as I am, though. I think. Oh, 190, 200, 200. Well, maybe he is. 640. I can get a piece this week.
Sorry about that. I am back.
Oh.
So, Themdiel, yeah, that's why the soldiers in Wave 2 don't explode. Because there's no Goblino nearby. And the other question that I had was, what was my DPS for that last pull? I'm just curious.
I have you at 1300.
Yep, 1301.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of inflation in the final waves.
Alright, it'll go up significantly then. So
I'm aware.
Just to kind of recap on Wave 5, we'll be stunning the soldiers before we get, like, don't focus the Widow first. Go ahead and kill the soldiers first. Jack will get the stun out soon.
As soon as they're placed, I'll stun it.
As soon as they're what?
As soon as they're placed, like I see them in between, I'm just going.
Okay, yeah. So they'll come back over and the Jack will stun them a lot sooner. So make sure you guys swap sooner than what you have been. And other than that, I think we're ready. I think that's the only one who didn't hit ready. Yeah. Okay.
Wasn't too bad for his second time. He saw $4, so.
I'm kidding, Jack.
Oh man, this is all messed up. My rotation.
This sniper was not in the pack, so try to stack them on the sniper Ellie because it will not.
Yeah. That was a little suboptimal for me.
Oh, me too. Perfect stack there, thank you.
Hold.
Hold.
Alright, you're good. They are being fun now.
Alright, soldiers first, guys.
We got one stack. So probably not gonna be dead in time.
There's a bomb up, Jack.
I gotta be ready for it.
Wow.
Yeah, just go with my.
Oh, I don't know if this is gonna happen tonight. Kind of disappointing. It's hard moving from one static that clears just one shot, maybe two shot, to back to a farming or learning group.
Anybody need any time on the cooldowns?
I need like 30 seconds just for ammo.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
Oops, my bad.
Leyline should be a group buff.
No, it shouldn't. Get out of my ley lines. It's not yours.
I'm gonna stack them on the sniper this time.
Perfect stack, thank you.
I think you meant to say perfect stun. Yeah.
It's like it's hard to do, right? When, you know, latency and nobody's on the screen same place.
Have to account for the wind and stuff.
Yeah. Lead your targets.
I have heavy.
Hold.
Alright, you're good. Yeah, stun is going out now.
Ah, I wasted a stack.
It's ridiculous.
Come on, fracture before.
Hard helm being stunned now.
Oh!
Focusing the Widow.
I think we messed up. Bomb on run.
Watch out, and we'll put it in this corner.
Whoa, I lost the doll.
All on the loose.
Bomb on run.
Go and tuck in a little bit, Val.
Oh my god, these AoEs fucking love me.
Did you say we wanted to start with hard mind or hard helm?
Hard helm.
I'm gonna call out the bomb.
No, no, in the pack, not on the jaws.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a hard mind now. Hard mind now.
Oh. What happened to you there, Ron?
I had a hard mind and 2 dolls.
Okay.
Just die.
Yeah.
Back on the dolls, everyone.
Oh, it's pretty good. If we can get that stack, we got that phase nailed, and then we're on last phase.
There's one more phase after that, Eli. So you're doing well.
My bad, guys. I know you told me where to put it, but I guess I misunderstood you.
So when you see the
That's what she
4,
said.
wherever the 4 spawn, just stand right dead center of them with the hard mind and hard helm.
Yeah, I finally got it after you said it. He meant the little goblins, not the entire group.
I'm pretty sure you meant that's what he said, by the way.
I did, but the thing is, the way that Ron's probably going to stack the dolls anyway is that they're going to be hit by the incidental damage based off of that pack anyway, but facing outward. So ultimately, you just need to worry. Yeah, no, I know, Ron, you're fine. I'm not. But the most important part is that the hard helm and the hard mind are exactly in the middle between the snipers and the soldiers. The way that it should be going right now is that the stun is not going out basically instantly, so they should have a chance to group up. So just make sure that they're on the little gobbies, and you won't have a problem there.
All right, anybody need to wait on cooldowns?
I am okay.
Me too.
I mean, the thing is, the DPS that we're pushing, we're crushing in rage. So we're about 30 seconds. We were about 30 seconds passed off of being about 20 seconds off of enrage. So we're almost a minute. So we're fine.
No. Whew. I need a leech.
That hard helm needs to die, guys.
Ah! My stuff's on the screen.
I'm sorry, Eagle.
No dots, but a little extra on that. Okay.
That one didn't count.
You hold.
Alright, now you're good. Move. Alright, now, stunning him.
What? I missed? Or lag? Lag.
I thought you were far away now.
It's fine. I could take one of those to face.
Start saying.
Is that another That's What She Said joke there?
Hard helm stun.
Oh, that's a fat finger. Sorry.
Some TP regen at some point in the near future.
Only mana.
Let's see how it is. My guild's not enough anymore.
Make sure you guys all tuck in a little bit for bombs.
Magically white.
I can't on this one.
I tried to tuck it in too.
It's fine.
Alright, self-destructing, getting you go.
Oh, I dodged it. I did it, guys.
Mechanic.
Bombs up, bombs up.
Yep, good. Thanks for pushing it.
Whoa,
No, what happened?
Ellie died in like a GCD almost. I don't know if that was like a cross-cleave thing that happened. Or,
Raw intuition fails.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had to move.
Yeah, that seems like a dicey part of the fight for that.
If you have awareness, it should be fine.
Because the...
Awareness
Because it seems like
I just
almost,
had a...
like
what
the
happened
ads are
was...
perpendicular to each other.
Yeah. What happened was I had to move for the AoEs and it fucked me up. So I'm just gonna avoid using that skill right there. Lesson learned.
Yeah, that's right. 20 seconds.
So basically, Ellie, when you see the ads are stunned, which is a purple debuff, you can go to Deliverance, because I noticed your TP is kind of low. Because you won't have to tank anything. That way you can use Equilibrium. That'll help you get more TP.
Yeah. First two waves, every time I stun the first wave and then the second or whatever number they are.
You mean the second and third?
Yeah,
Honestly,
I don't know why.
the
I
first-
always refer to that first spawn as a wave. I don't consider these two mongrels a wave.
Well, that's if you don't, then it screws up the entire wave counting
I
order.
know.
You can honestly just stay in Deliverance all the way up until the Widows come out. Because it's really... yeah. Deliverance all the way until the Widows, that way you can keep your TP topped off until then. There's really no big damage aside from maybe the Walker in 4, but...
Well, the only
So,
problem with Deliverance is, like, in these first two phases, and let's just say, like, based on my rotation, if my next cast is Flare, he's gonna lose it.
Yeah, that's the main problem is the hate issue with Deliverance.
So,
All I'm
like,
saying
after
is,
they're
like,
stunned in wave
yeah.
3, like, after they're stunned in wave 3, go Deliverance, have fun. You're not pulling the Gob Widow in wave 4, and all the gobbies are stunned. Go Deliverance, have fun. But wave 5, yeah, you're gonna need to be in Deliverance.
Okay.
Like in wave 8, after all of the gobbies are stacked and stunned with like the hard helm, and the 2 soldiers and the 2 snipers, go Deliverance, have a great time. Like, you know.
I see what you're saying.
Because when the stun comes out, you're not taking any damage. Period.
And the aggro resets no matter what, but they should be dead before that anyways.
Just so that you have some
We
TP.
may need a second stun. We may need a second stun in wave 8.
I like stun 3 times at that point.
Yeah, it's fine. We got it.
No matter what, I'll always stun 3 times there.
I'm pulling.
Boom.
Can they be pulled at one point tonight?
They've been pulled every time.
Yes, I suppose they have.
I've already missed twice. I love this game.
Oh, it's 25 seconds.
So suggestion for this? Never mind. We'll do it after the fall.
Alright, good. So. Alright, stunning him now.
Someone hitting.
Hard helm stun. watch out then. Actually.
Should be okay.
He's home.
Whoop.
Self-destructing.
Go ahead and pop into Deliverance after this, Ellie, after you pull these over and it gets done. And then maybe you can get some TP.
Perfect stack. Perfect stack. It's done in 9.
Yeah, so for wave 9, let's have
6,
Ron go to the north
3,
and grab the Widow and the Walker in the north. And let's have Ellie grab the Walker and the Doll in the south. And then you guys will drag them both to the southeast, where there's like a bunch of gobbies there.
I'm getting targeted by the snipers.
Again.
Go ahead and move to the south, Ellie, so you can grab yours real quick. The Widow and the Doll. There you go.
I think they spawn when this is one's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have magic bucks on the first set of
Yeah,
4.
I'll have Tomb
Well,
Raider then.
I'll go ahead and get Limit Break though.
Yeah, just saying there's gonna be magic buff there.
Oh, you're the
Just for you.
best. All right.
Then you guys just both drag them all on top of the gobbies.
Soldiers first.
Waiting for everything to
Watch out
stack.
for the queen.
Limit breaking. What's next?
Walker.
Can you eye for an eye Ron right now, please? Thank you.
Finish off the little.
Do you need me to take an ad from him?
Nope. Doll now.
Someone finish that sniper off.
Still gonna
I
self-destruct.
got it. I got it. I got it. Go. Thank you.
It's my last defensive cooldown.
Kill it. Yep.
Which walker first?
Let's
Or
take
which
the right
widow?
walker. It's smart.
The one on the right.
Yeah, the widow. Sorry.
We got 1 minute.
You got it.
TP's a little dry. Guess I'm on my own.
Bet your dick's
I
a
got
little
you.
dry.
My man. You're right. It is.
Somebody kill that other walker, please. Thank you.
All right, let's clean this up.
We got it. It's a
3
clear.
seconds.
Good job, everyone.
Good job.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad at all. That was only an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We even started just a little bit late too, so.
Congrats, Eli.
Thank you for putting up with me and teaching the fight.
Ending shit.
How?
Thanks for
Still
picking
not
it up
healing
quickly.
shit. Amazing.
Never.
Never.
So I guess those gloves go to me.
I think they do. Yeah, I think those are
I think-
Jack's.
Why? Do you already have him?
No,
Oh,
I
you
don't.
don't.
have 'em.
You don't
I
need
think
the
he
belt.
listed Monk as your second, so yeah, they're yours.
Yeah.
The tanks can duke it out. For
I
the
already,
belt.
I already passed.
I have it.
You can have it, Jack. I passed. You
It's
can
at
have it,
least
Jack.
So, fending belt, yeah, belongs to Eli.
Jack,
any-
Jack got the gob coat last week, so
Alright.
he's passing.
I passed. For them.
Yeah. And then
I
DPS.
don't need any more god codes.
DPS, go for it. Wait, what level are
Including
you,
me?
Flora?
I am I-201.
Dendiel?
201.
I'm 96. Do you guys care if I take it?
You're 196. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
go ahead and take it.
I mean, I'm needing. You guys don't have to pass. I'm just asking.
Oh
Fine, take it.
man.
I'm gone. Bye.
Shit.
Oh, I rolled a 99, Dendiel. Just kidding. I didn't.
Oh man.
It's up to you. I
Whatever,
don't
I'm
care.
All
still-
right.
If you,
I'm
if you
still
want to
on
be
trial
selfish,
anyway.
Dendiel, go for it. I don't care.
I'm
If,
still on trial
if
anyway.
we're
so-
prioritizing DPS in general, I'll pass. That's fine because I'll get it soon then.
Hurt you.
Yeah, we should be prioritizing DPS on A3S period. Like,
And that's
Yeah.
right side or
I-
left
I
side?
think
That's
we
right side,
should.
isn't it? Yeah.
That's right. So,
It's
yeah.
unless the belt. You could upgrade the belt with that.
I'm leaving,
Ooh,
so I can repair.
I don't
If
think
you
we're doing
have-
3 tonight, are we? Are we gonna go in?
I mean,
I'm down to give it at least a
I-
little bit.
I'd do
I'm
it.
down.
Fuck.
Yeah, we can do a lockout. That'll put us right at 11, and then let's take a break though. Let's do like 10-minute break and get up and stretch and shit.
So 1500 Dragoon. I'm not 1700 yet, but I think I'm starting to get the swing of it.
Yeah, what did I, by the way, what did I clear with?
1440.
1441.
Yeah.
I'll post the parse
Okay.
up in the forums in a minute.
And for the record, Ron 1036, you sexy beast, you. Boomstick 1320. Eli
Oh, so I'm not a
587.
sexy beast, you son of a bitch.
Well, we already know that you're sexy, but like
Okay.
he's
Oh,
new,
hey,
you know.
focus. It's our friend Justice.
Well,
Ah.
the thing about it is though, is that
We should we
there's a
should get
cou-
him as
there's a-
paladin.
There's a couple
What's up?
strats. There's a couple strats in there that you guys are doing. So like wave 4, for instance, everybody starts single targeting down the gobbies for whatever reason, which doesn't make sense. It should be. I mean, you know, from what
You're talking
I've seen
about
and
with
what,
a Gobwalker in the middle and the 4 mini ads, the 4
Yeah.
shitty ads.
Yep. What you should be doing is beating down that gobwalker so that he can actually recharge off of it as fast as possible. That'll nearly kill it, and then you can just all single target it after that. And the other thing about that is, while that's going out, with the summoner or black mages in the group, what they're going to be doing is they need to be DPSing off of the middle one, and they're not going to be popping. Like from my perspective, I'm not going to be popping a Noki in there for the single target on the Gob Widow because there's literally no point because you need everything up in wave 5 to burn.
Right. So okay, but here's the thing: like that phase,
I
of
like
all the
having that
phases in the
downtime.
fight,
I love that
fight is a
downtime.
complete joke, right? So, well, it doesn't even matter. Like literally,
Well,
as
it
long,
gives
if we're
me
doing
chance,
it right,
it gives me
nothing we
chance
do
to do
is
MP and TP there. And
but
that's
nothing
huge.
that we do is going to make that phase any longer or shorter. It's exactly as long as it needs to be. So, I mean, I understand that there are ways we could arrange that would be more optimal for Black Mage, but they wouldn't. Those strategies wouldn't be more optimal for that phase because that phase is a joke and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, you know, I'm just, I
agree though. You're right. Like if we were single targeting the walker a little bit more, then you would be AoEing more, and that would be better for you. But I don't know. I think
the only reason
for my DPS.
Yeah, and the only reason I don't AoE there is TP. Like at that point, I have to start saving TP for the next phases.
Yeah, no, I mean you and Eli, I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, it's more like in as much as, especially from stuff that I saw from last night. You guys had a summoner before.
Yes.
You didn't have a black mage. In terms of Alexander One Savage, and like this isn't a criticism or anything, it's just there's a lot of strategies that are in there. I was thinking about it way after raid. You know, that pretty much there's ways that I could basically position myself to ignore all of your strategies and not bother you, like in most of those DPS phases.
Okay.
I think last night I was focused very, very much on adhering to the strategies that were already in place. And I think it becomes really difficult because Summoner and Black Mage have two very, very different needs. And god damn it, there's somebody fucking driving through a dumpster. I'm trying to have a cigarette and talk. But anyway, no, but it's in as much as remember last night somebody was just like, oh, would you throw a fire 2 down there and then move to the left? I'm like, no, like that's not a thing. Like I'm
and that's why, and that's exactly why I said I would do it and focus too.
Right.
Daniel doesn't
So, yeah,
have Black Mage, so you have to forgive him on his caster retardation.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's the issue with especially A1 is it's already not a black mage fight. It's far from a black mage fight. I mean, there are ways for black mages to inflate their DPS and, you know, hit the top of the charts. A lot of those groups also have strats that are built around that black mage.
So, I mean, is there anything major that you would like us to change, or are you just saying that you now have a better sense of how to work around our strategies for it?
I can work around them. Essentially, what would happen is at the beginning of the pull, I'd stay out further to the right.
Okay.
As long as the pull timer is correct and I manage to get those first couple casts off and build my burst fine. The issue with stacking, though, especially in that first phase,
you don't have to stack. The idea of stacking is just because we had fucking pugs every week and it was a way for us to control. So if you want to go out of the way of everybody, do whatever you want. But it's like all we care about is the clear. So do what you need to do to maximize, and as long as it doesn't affect the the clear, it won't bother us.
Well, even in as much as what I was trying to say is when he turns around and does that frontal line AoE, if there's a stack there, there's a high likelihood that if you're in that stack, you're going to get targeted.
Yes.
Which is, if you're trying to remain still and stay within the ley lines, it becomes a huge issue.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to move in and out, and so because it's nothing that I'm just like, oh, this is a deal breaker. Flip the table over, I'm done. It's if you guys are to bring me on board after the trial, you guys have to understand that, especially going into A3, there are going to be things that I need, basically in order to keep Enochian and keep my stacks and whatnot.
Yeah,
And
we understand
I
that,
want to do that. I want your DPS to be as high as possible and do whatever we reasonably can to achieve that. Definitely.
Right. And I do agree with you in A3, but like right now, A2 and A1, higher DPS doesn't fucking matter. We're getting clear anyways.
You shut your whore mouth.
It doesn't. I'm sorry, but you just do whatever you need to do for you to feel comfortable, and then we'll stack where we do. Then you do your thing. But that was just how we do it. That's how we've been used to doing it. So yeah, just go wherever you need to go, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It's A1. It's a fucking joke.
I mean, it should be. But we did wipe kind of unreasonably last night as well, just because I don't know what was happening, but I think it was a mixture of everyone getting 2 new people getting used to the strats, and then other little mess ups in between.
Yeah. I want to say most of the wipes were like getting used to each other.
The last thing that I will say though is this didn't happen last night because Prey was very nice to me at the beginning. Generally, when Prey goes out in the middle of my opening rotation, and this is for healers, I'm using Convert. I have to, or else I'm not getting my full burst off. So if whatever healer is assigned to me, if you see that Prey marker, I'm taking 2.5k extra damage.
Then just pop Mana Ward then, and that'll make up for it.
I mean,
you should pop Mana Ward. Yeah, you should pop Mana Ward every time you get Braid anyway.
Yeah. I mean, but that's only going to mitigate a little bit of that. There's still going to be some extra damage going out.
I mean, like, your Convert takes about 25% or 30% or whatever it is, and that's to be about how much Mana Ward does, so just pop them at the same time, and we might not even see the drop from Convert, really.
No, I know. I'm just like, because that's something that's really different from Summoner. Especially during that opening burst, is because in order for that opening burst to go out, I need 6 Fire 4s to go out under Raging Strikes. And so in order to achieve that, I absolutely need to use Convert. Cause I mean, like, and that's the thing is, like, I know you guys have had a Summoner before, so like,
well, we never had any caster, to be honest, and the one we did have on trial was a Black Mage, but he never spoke up, so we just did things.
Ugh. Yeah.
So like, yeah, like we keep talking, keep telling us what you want, and then just do whatever's comfortable for you. Like if you don't want to stack in the middle, don't stack in the middle.
Right.
Like, yeah, just fine. Still be, as long as it doesn't fuck up anybody else, it's cool with us.
The DPS was fine to clear A2S. In terms of the numbers though, at the end, if there's certain points where I'm not AoEing and things are still up, I mean, my DPS is going to plummet. Because I'm not going to pop Enochian until very specific times because of how my timers work, especially on Raging Strikes and Convert. I mean, our DPS was so good that in the 4 Jagdoll phase, I didn't have Raging Strikes back up. And that's a good thing. Like, DPS is pushing really well. It's especially even in A2, I'm functioning off very specific timers.
Yeah, so is Thendiel and so am I. And like, so is everybody, so... Yeah, we don't, as long as we clear and your numbers are where they should be, we don't give a shit. Obviously, there's going to be a variation, but
yeah, and it's not that. It's to give it a little bit of context. You basically have to treat Black Mage like almost on a mobile Dragoon. In as much as we have constant clocks that we're working against, and we're planning 2 casts ahead in order to maximize that, in order to maintain Enochian, because if we lose Enochian, it's about a 300 DPS loss for about 30 seconds. And that's huge, and also depending where you are in your fire rotation, because you don't want to clip it early. Black Mage is a lot more unforgiving than Summoner in about 1,000 different ways. So, especially in A3, in a couple of the phases, I'm going to be screaming out what I need, because A3 is it's difficult. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab another smoke before we go right back in. But
sounds good. I'm probably gonna post this kill on my YouTube page if there are no objections. What? If you don't want me to, I won't. Okay, I won't do it.
No, you can go ahead and do it. I did not play well really that time, so fuck it. But you did. You did 15, 13 or whatever it was. So. Yeah, 15, 12.
Sorry about that little chat earlier. I don't want to seem like I'm being overbearing or whatnot, but it's
No, that's fine.
like over last night and going into tonight, I was just worried because with a lot of hesitancy to change the strategies and all that stuff, it became pretty apparent that you guys have never had a black mage who's known what he's doing.
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
Because I like to think that's
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
No, you're fucking. We gotta cross promote. That's what we gotta do, Ron.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll
All right. Yeah. What? In fact, link me your page if you would.
yeah, just a second.
So, before we all die immediately, when we go into A3, can we talk about the splay order for Protean Wave? Even before we go in?
You're talking about the positioning?
Yeah, the little
Yes.
patch
When
right there. Yeah.
When we're in there, we'll just like place a marker and then everyone stand in their designated zone so that you can see a visual as to where you need to stand rather than saying you're going to stand east, west, or something.
Yeah. Alrighty, sorry about that. Finished my smoke. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go have one if that's cool.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Doesn't that group need a darker paladin check?
That's Thorax. Dark
Oh, Torax group needs.
because
Yeah.
Dan's gonna go war, but I don't want him to go war.
I don't either.
You're not gonna go to war. Fuck you.
He's a damn good tank, but he always ends up cowering away and not playing the role he wants to play and accommodating to everyone else. That's why I say no. But he's a damn good tank. So Dan needs to play what he wants to play and not cower to them, his team, his raid leaders or his raid members. Drives me nuts. He's too nice.
Yeah, I don't like that about him. Like, dude, just... And then, like, you spent all this esoteric on one class. Like, just stick to it at that point. Just
Yeah,
stop.
that's what I keep telling him. He's like, no, I want the group to raid. It's like, well, fuck, whatever. But the reason we're saying this, Eli, is because we know a pretty decent group looking for a warrior.
Yeah, they just had, like, problems getting the group together. They just need the tank position filled in.
Sweet. Yeah.
So we
looking
were
for a
considering throwing you their way and kind of getting you two guys to talk. Fucking Bruise, I swear to God.
Don't
What?
throw them my way.
I mean, we'll introduce you to their leader after we go tonight. Eli.
Alright, let me make sure Dan's gonna be on them.
That was, yeah. You can talk. I'll be right.
Hey, Eli.
What's up, dude?
You were doing a great job with your pull timer tonight. Keep it up.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, a couple times last night, it would be pulled about 2 to 3 seconds early, which while it was being pulled back would screw up a bunch of things for a couple of the DPS because we're really reliant on that pull timer. So like tonight, you're like really on point with it. Like pulling it like between 2 and 1, yeah. Like
It was probably my fault.
Oh well, no. Yeah, because you early pulled.
No. I never
with you
pulled.
guys. I enjoy the game. I'm what you call a hardcore casual. So I just play for fun. I try to do my job right, and like I let the chips fall where they may.
Oh no, that's totally cool. It's more that a bunch of us in here are DPS hounds. And 3 seconds and then getting line of sighted on something because it moves too early really sets people back. Oh, gross. Who's this dude who sent me a friend request? Name's like Boomstick Baby? I don't know.
Oh man, blacklist that bag.
It's a dirty Lalafell. Don't accept it.
Yay, my second friend.
Wait, I wanted to be here first.
Sorry, Focus got it.
Oh man.
I didn't friend you? The fuck?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I got
Yeah,
two.
I did.
I have Focus and Boost.
Oh, Ron. Yeah, you're right. I didn't.
That's what happens when you switch servers, eh?
I know that feel.
That's my second switch.
4th.
Ouch. Having a hard time with groups?
Fuck. Sargatanis was a nightmare, and then I swapped over to Ultros. That was a bust after 3rd coil. Went over to Balmong for a hot second. That ended up falling apart. I went over to Leviathan. And then now I'm here.
I've been seeking a static group for like a couple months now, so I've been in quite a few of them. And every group on this server falls apart.
Seriously?
It's yeah.
It does.
Yes.
Whew, preach it.
The other thing though is that
And
Alex Savage is pretty brutal. It's not
I was gonna say
an easy fight.
There's two types. There's two types of groups I ran into. The hopeful groups that think they can beat it and they got a lot of hope, and then they fall apart. And then there's the jokers that just want to have a good time, laugh a lot, and then they kind of realize that it's not for them.
Not this patch, it isn't.
And I'm kind of stuck in the middle, like, yeah, I could do the fights, but I don't have no way to do it with.
Well, now
Yeah,
at least you've got 1 and 2 down, so much easier to find a group after that.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen a lot of demand for tanks lately, frankly. Like, if you...
We had the whole healer wave, and now it's like the tank wave right after that.
I mean, definitely,
the other.
especially, I'm not saying you should, but if one were willing to server transfer, I've seen so many fucking groups on Reddit's FFX Heavy
Looking for a
recruitment
warrior.
page.
No,
They're like,
I
please,
could.
God, give me a warrior.
I know
Yeah.
way too many people on this server to switch now. I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I play all the tanks too. I'm almost done with my Dark Knight. But I play Paladin through 2.0.
Do you enjoy them all pretty similarly, or?
Yeah, but Warriors is so OP right now. It's like,
Yeah.
Warrior, man,
Well,
whatever a Paladin can
Paladin
do.
is completely nerfed in Alexander Savage with how much magic damage is going out. Dark Knight is OP. Dark Knight Warrior
Yeah.
combo is literally optimal.
And it's like I was just say, anything a Paladin can do, a Warrior can do it better. At least for now.
Except for mitigate dying for 10 seconds.
What was my clear DPS again?
1512.37.
But what was my DPS? Let's hear the real number.
Oh, Jack broke 200.
Oh,
I think Ron stole all my DPS is what happened.
Pretty much.
I'm fucking glad the first time we saw Wave 9, those soldiers died in a timely fashion. I've seen so many groups who just like won't kill the warriors for whatever reason. I'm just like, I'm LBing. I can't do this.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Oh, audio.
Oh, fucking.
Well,
I
I
think we're
don't
just
know
waiting
what was
on
happening.
Descent.
I don't know what was happening with the soldiers in Wave 5 though, because it just seemed like they took forever to die.
It's because I didn't use a single cooldown on them. I saved them.
Oh, you mean when we were starting with God Widow?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I guess. No. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I got much more comfortable with how to deal with
Badge number
the starting with the soldiers, so it wasn't too bad.
Right.
Like I can do almost my full rotation on the God Widow before that sun even goes out, so it's not a big deal.
Really? I'm like a third through mine.
Well, okay, a little over.
So like
half.
I have to wait, and like that last time when we cleared,
Mhm.
my fucking wildfire didn't even have time to go off because it died so fast.
Aww.
Yeah, so I wasted everything on that one.
Would it be a good idea for Eli to watch a guide up until hand?
I have been. I've been watching the guy. Oh my god. This shit's kind of confusing.
We've got an hour anyway, so we'll bash our heads. We can at least sort out some of the early positioning stuff and then see what happens from there.
The thing is, none of the DPS are really going to be popping their giant cooldowns until later, so you're fine on hate.
Oh, so I should just go with more vitality, you think?
No, you'll always go vitality.
Yeah, the tank busters in this are really fucking nasty, I believe.
So,
They're cool.
well, I've seen plenty of this. I just don't understand why don't we pop things at the beginning?
Because Hand
You
of
gotta
Pain.
save it for Digititis. So your
Anything
short
on
cooldowns.
Digititis, not
Yeah,
Digititis,
anything
Hand of
with like
Pain.
a 3-minute cooldown. You're
Right,
gonna
yeah,
save.
okay, so
So only
Yeah,
one of
not-
mine.
you can pop your short ones, like your reload and shit like that, but your raging strikes, just hold on to that.
So 3 minutes is what I want, or because I only have one over 2 minutes.
2 minutes is what you want.
So I can pop it or no?
Anything
what I'm
over
trying to
2
ask.
minutes, no. Because once the boss switches to drops to 88%, he'll switch into the hand mode. What'll happen with the hand mode is he will do one cleave, and then he will do a wash away. He will do another cleave after the Digititis is between, and then he will do Hand of Pain. Hand of Pain, that's a huge, massive DPS check. It's nuts.
I would tend to think that 2 minutes would be fine. I could be wrong, but
I'll just say it. I'll see what happens. I'll learn as I go. I always do.
no, I think you should do it and then see if it's up in time for that.
Yeah,
phase.
just pop
Well,
everything
that's
at
what
the
I
start
mean.
and see what
I'm gonna use everything but
Okay,
rage
yeah.
and strikes and see how it works.
Right.
Alright, let's clear
so
chat for a
let's talk
second.
about.
Yeah. So the positioning for Protean Wave. Well, I'll take A. We'll throw. I usually see the casters on B. Is that okay, player? Do you have a preferential spot?
B would
I
be
can go
better
right-
for me.
B's better for
I would
Daniel.
start-
Okay.
Like just a corner between flank and rear. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So
well,
we'll have.
why don't- Well, no, you can go on C because you can move in and get a positional move out.
Wait a minute, are you putting
Yes,
the- just
C
put
would be
the-
fine as well.
Put the marker right here. That's the boss. Stand where you want.
What?
Yeah,
This
A's
is the boss.
Oh,
Here's
okay.
where the tank is.
So like,
Everyone
let's
stand where you
show
want.
where we would want to be right
Rather
now.
than just like
Oh,
slowly put
okay,
the markers
okay.
down because it's going
Okay.
too
Okay.
slow.
I thought you were talking like pulling the boss here. I was like.
So who's main tanking? Who's gonna main tank?
So tanks are right here.
Hi.
Let's have
Hi.
How's it going?
Ellie continue to maintain this.
It's going.
I brought you food.
So
I'll
Ellie
have
right
a
here.
soft tank.
I haven't eaten.
Ellie in the front.
And I'm hungry, so I figured we could come and have a.
Sure.
Are you
Yeah.
ready?
So
Where's
we'll
everyone else
have.
want to go?
Have any other
Sorry.
I think the 2 tanks take those 2. So we'll have Ron to the left of Ellie, and I'll take. Ellie will be
Her
basically on
package
A.
was in
kind
the
of.
mailbox.
Okay.
Ron will be on B. I'll
Honestly,
be.
what would be optimal for me is where the boss is facing right now. So see where I am? That's a
Okay,
protein
so
wave in and
south.
of itself. No, I'm literally just going to stand here. I will not stack on the boss unless I get a lucky proc that I can use in my first phase. Because I can move around that. That's easy.
That should be fine.
You're screaming.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, no, I can sharp cast it. It's fine. I'll stack in. I'll be on the boss's butt.
So 6 o'clock.
Up to you. If you want.
Val, where do you plan on going?
How did it go?
I use 6 o'clock
Will you go to where you're gonna go, please? Clara, will you go?
on A.
So supposing that A is the boss and Eli is main tanking, where would you be relative to the boss? Because we all need to be at a different spot relative, like outward from the center.
Just go right here, Val, in between Thendil and Clara.
Well, you
And-
bait the first one.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the first
yeah,
one, you stand there, and then I'll step here.
Yeah, then
Okay. The
I'll
second
go.
part.
I'll go in between Jack and Ron then.
Okay.
I think everyone's good then.
Yep. We'll okay.
So
For
everybody
Digititis,
stacks on C, right?
Let me take the first tank one.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll grab the DPS one.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't understand that at all. Someone needs to talk to me.
Okay, so Digititis goes out, and a tank, a healer, and a DPS all get debuffs. And they're debuffs that are usually very bad for them. So the DPS one is like a DPS down, the healing one is a healing down, and the tank one is a vulnerability up, I think. So you can pass the debuffs for a very brief time, similar to the
It's
way
like 90%
you.
too, so it's massive.
Yeah, very similar to the way that you pass the debuffs in turn 12. So you have to like stand still, someone has to touch you, then you have to wait an hour, and then it passes, and you leave. But you only have like 5 seconds to actually pass it, and the problem is everyone gets knocked out right when Digititis goes out. So everyone will get thrown to the edge. and
Wash
then-
away, right? Yeah.
Right, wash away goes out, Digititis comes out. So you need to have like a predetermined area where people are going to stack. Usually the way I've seen it, is this configuration that someone just put up, A, B, and C. The healer and the DPS that gets their debuff usually go to C. So it's always the same healer every single time that will get it, and then so the healer will pass their healing down debuff, and the DPS will pass their.
They basically just swap with the healer. The
Right,
healer and that
they
guy
swap
just
each other's
swap.
debuffs, right? But it doesn't like as the fight progresses, the debuff sticks longer than
are you
what
waiting for?
the debuffs come
Good
out.
talking.
So you end up having to like kind of adjust later in the fight. But for the first one, we'll have Val go to C, and whoever the DPS that gets their Digititis debuff needs to go meet with Val on C, and you need to swap buffs. The tank. I can take the tank one. That's fine. I'll pull the tanks off them.
Wait, you're talking about the vulnerability thing.
Yeah.
I should be the priority for that because if I have it, that enables me to get positionals.
Yeah, and if he doesn't get it, then I'll
And
get it.
yeah, Jack should be back up.
So focus, don't do anything.
So let's do that on A.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you're talking about the next part where we all stack in the front and you're in the butt. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
So at the beginning, everybody stacks on B until the first AoE, then spreads to their spot.
Yep. And then you basically just kind of sit there, you'll group up, watch away goes out, you'll get a quick sucker and a top off, and then you need to run, like you need to look at your buff, since you're DPS especially, see if you have digititis.
Then
If
go
you
straight
do,
to
go to
C.
C, right. if
But
you go to
don't
B.
run and cross anybody before that, right?
Yeah, it's actually, like if you don't have a debuff, it's usually better to actually sit tight for like a second or two, and let the people that have the debuffs run.
Run in, okay.
Yeah.
Also, Ron, are you going to be on the right is C, on C, left is C?
Um,
Probably just right is C, right?
You mean for digitize or?
The spread phase, like after the first bait.
No, he'll be like on living liquid's left foot, I think.
So we're between D and C.
Are we talking
Okay.
about both?
D... Yeah, okay, that's what, between D and C, yeah,
Okay.
Okay, I need to ask one question so that we've clarified this. So for digititis, who goes where? Because we just clarified it, but make it concise now.
The DPS that gets a debuff will go to C. Val is also going to C.
Okay.
The two melee, so like if a melee gets it, they'll go to C. The other melee will then pick up the tank's debuff as well. Tanks can go to B, that's fine.
Oh, tanks. See, usually the group is stacking up B, and what I've seen, and the tank goes to A.
Yeah.
Okay, so DPS and healer who get the buff, or DPS and healer go to C. The rest of the DPS go to B, except for the melee taking it off A.
So, I'm
That
gonna
works.
suggest
I've seen it done both
I'm
ways. I think
gonna
World's
suggest something
group,
real quick.
I'll stack on B.
Let's get to that mechanic and then talk about it, because quite frankly, the way we're talking about it now versus how I've seen it come out, they are two very different things.
Well, this is how everybody else knows it. Let's just go.
I mean, is there something about it that you think is suboptimal?
No, nothing is suboptimal. It's the fact that none of us have seen it. So,
I mean, almost all of us have seen it. I think
I'm the only one, and
yeah, I think
Eli's
only
the
two of us haven't seen this.
And I've watched them do it live streaming like 25 fucking times.
Let's pull. So yeah, it's a good idea. Let's get some experience in before the hour runs out.
Also, random question for anyone who's done it. My turret, is it safe in the middle or no?
Yeah.
I think it might get hit by the
I'll
waves.
put it
so
there.
yeah,
I would think,
set
yeah,
it.
the protein waves.
Yeah, I'd set it off a little bit somewhere.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out.
Here I go.
Food.
Here we go.
You gotta try to position right in the dead center if you can, Eli.
Yeah, get the boss right in the middle.
That was not supposed to be a.
Stack in between B and the boss, guys.
Sure.
Yeah, Sluices go out. Sorry, if you get Sluice go out and then stack up.
Convalescence is up.
God, this boomstick guy.
Right.
Whoa.
That was my fault.
Move
Stack
in a
in the
little bit,
dead
guys.
center.
Yeah, get real close to him.
It's on Ron. Going to 8.
Yeah, you'd have to get there. Yeah, you'd have to get there a little bit faster than
That's
that.
fucking bizarre.
I had to go fast. That was as fast as I can go. Okay, I'll.
No,
hold
not you,
for it.
not you.
No,
No, I
so
mean,
just
and,
tell me.
yeah, and I had the debuff, and it didn't get past.
Okay. That was weird. You were on my character on my screen.
Me?
A for tanks, C for healer. Well, A for tanks and C is actually for the DPS to have the healer.
I went there.
To have Val take it off, yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just answering his question.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
How's cooldowns?
Just
just a
seconds.
pull. Yeah, it's
No.
well when we start consistently getting to Hand of Pain, then we'll.
But wait for
Enochian,
MP and TP first.
Enochian.
It doesn't matter. We're trying to progress, bro.
Yeah, it really. I'm not worried about it. If we get to Hand of Pain consistently, then we'll start waiting for cooldowns to make sure we get past it. But I'd rather make sure we get Digitize sorted out.
Yeah, I mean that was
Enochian
bad
is what-
RNG in a sense because right, because you were way on the opposite side from A. Honestly, Ron, if it's me, well, in fact, Jack too, I think we're both comfortable with the fight sufficiently that we could probably adapt a little bit. So just watch out for us if you happen to be really far from it, but try to get to A if you're not sure what's going on.
Isn't the RNG from the wash away though, where you get pushed?
Yeah, that's what we're
That's what
saying.
he's referring
So
to.
that's why we want to be a little bit more adaptive, is what I'm saying.
Cause like it's kind of hard.
Because like
to,
I could
make it
have, I
over
could
there
have
when
come
you're
to you
on
in
the
that
upper
case.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm ready. Let's do it.
That's another thing that healers should probably get used to as well as DPS is to look out for Val and Val look out for the DPS who gets the mark. That way, if you guys are next to each other, you don't even have to move to C.
Whoa.
My bad. That was my bad there.
That was suck. No, you want to be stacked.
Stack in real tight.
It's on Ellie.
Jack, get it?
Oh, I just passed it to Val. Yeah.
Whoop.
Well,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, we
Okay,
got
remember guys, if you don't have it, wait a second before you start moving. Makes it a lot easier, that way people don't accidentally end up running into each other.
Yeah, and in that case, so I'll try to call that out whenever it happens. But yeah, I had the damage
I saw
down,
you right next to it, yeah.
so
and I
Ron
moved
should have
forward.
just gone to A, and Jack would have taken it, I think.
Yeah, I actually ended up flying right next to you as well, Thin Deal. I just stepped forward and ran right into Val there for...
You mean like got in my way?
No, like I needed to swap with you. You and I both had debuffs.
Oh, I thought Val was the
Right. I was
priority
coming
for
for
that.
Thin Deal. Yeah, I was coming to Thin Deal because he was
What's the
right
gift
there,
card for?
and it's just I stepped in front of you and took the.
yeah. What is it?
Right.
For?
Yeah, I mean, so... Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I think
No,
we
you're
should
right,
just
you're
have
right, I
one
was
assigned
confused.
healer doing it. Like,
Yeah.
there was no need for you to swap with me specifically.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I mean there is some RNG at play there. I mean it just
Sure.
it sucked that three of us were that close trying to. move.
I hate the positioning at that point so much.
It's-
Like, if
it's
it
like
wasn't
the
right
hardest-
after the knockback, like,
Yeah, it's like the hardest thing in the world to pass when you want to pass it, but it's the easiest thing in the world to pass accidentally.
pretty much.
I'm gonna pull.
I am ready for one.
10 seconds. Oh, that's perfect.
was my bad.
Yep.
No
got
healers.
this. We don't need healers.
Just run to
We
the
got
outside.
My opener's
Don't
not
listen to
done.
That guy. We got this.
I think I have a handle on what to do if my GCDs
I don't know how you
in that
didn't die
point.
from that though, Thindeal. Like,
Me?
yeah, I died right behind you. I mean, you should have died from
I don't know. I have almost 15k health. That might help.
it. No,
but
like, you can't.
yeah,
take
no.
two
I
of
think
them.
I think only the one hit me. I don't know why. Yeah. Fucking goons, man.
That's funny.
Jack's
you do-
not too far behind you. In fact, Jack's ahead of you.
For DPS?
No, for
He's
for
two
health. I
ahead
thought we
of
were talking
you.
about health.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's two more than you.
son of a bitch.
I got an upgraded belt.
It's because I was gentlemanly and didn't roll on that gob dip.
It's also because he's got more vitality on his food, but that's good.
Anybody need to wait on anything?
No, just Paul.
I guess I'm fine. Yeah. Okay.
Come on, do I have time? Yes. God bless, this is up.
I fucking hate when it does that.
You want to stay?
Oh, you don't.
Sunron
want
going to A.
turret?
Whoop. Actually, I went for the spear. Thanks.
Everyone else on B.
Get right.
Nope.
For the, we need to stack tighter.
You can't take
To
the.
Oh, no, they need-
By AoE heal. No, I'm talking about earlier, after like Protean waves.
Oh no, I was talking to Ellie. You gotta stay stacked on the party. 'Cause that's
Yeah,
like
Ellie.
okay.
So after Digititis goes out, you just stay on B, and we all
Okay.
share the cleave together, or you get one shot like you just did. So.
Yeah. I was trying to count the auto attacks because it's every other auto attack, but yeah, staying stacked seems
Well,
smarter.
Yeah, it's better too because I'm gonna have vulnerability at that point, or Jack will, and we want to just hang out in the back and wail on the boss and get our positionals.
Got you.
Oh yeah. Also, like the only time you wanna actually try and move at that point is like me and Thendeal when we don't have the vulnerability. That way we can try and squeeze in to our positional. You don't have any, so you can just stack on.
What?
Just made an envelope with line paper. I don't know if I can get it back in, but so it's kind of once it was out, it's camera.
We're gonna go when MP gets
That's
full.
good.
So hungry. That was a great picnic.
Sorry.
It's alright. I'm gonna go have a shower. And figure out where tomorrow.
Sounds good. Do you have a plan?
I do.
Good.
Bed. So that I can do what I need to do.
Oh, if you could wait like an extra 10 seconds, that'd be great.
Got you. I'll just redo it when it goes off.
Alright, have a good night. Hopefully all went well today.
Pardon?
Hopefully all went well for you today.
It did. It was busy. I didn't accomplish as much as I wanted to in terms of calling people, but the training was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Good.
And, yeah. Okay. Enjoy your vacation every week.
Thanks.
I love it.
Yeah, I don't know if she ate it though. I forgot the pressure.
Too far away.
I'm out of range right here.
Yeah, you need to see how close I am stacked. You should be stacked that close to the boss.
Okay. Medica couldn't reach that? Your AoE really can't reach
It's
that?
not the Medica, it's my end Dom isn't reaching you.
Okay.
Whoop.
I just went back.
Convalescence is up. Watch your way come out.
Stacking tight.
It's on Elite.
Ron? Or Eli, rather. Yep.
Next watch away splits.
Me and Blair will go on round.
Again, moving.
Center.
And just so I know, why do you pull them away?
Val, you probably don't want to stand right in the middle like that though. You can get hit by hands and shit.
Whoa! Alright, that's good. Yep. So, now we can discuss this part. So, you don't want to go... This is just how we do it. Maybe you guys do it differently. You don't want to go right to the outside with your hand. You want to go maybe to here. Like, see these dots or maybe even this line. Because we found on my old group that the hands are kind of trollish. There's two moves they can do, and we haven't found a certain circumstance where to bait them. If it's a fist, you want to run your ad out because they want to be as far apart as possible. And if it's a hand, like a high five, we call it, or a slap, you run it through the middle, and you have to bring both hands together.
I thought if they were far enough apart, like where they are right now, like where those markers are, it would have to be a fist.
We tried that, and it didn't work. I mean, if it's true, then yeah, if we can find a way that it's actually going to be... Yeah, if there's a way to bait it, then great, but every time we found it, no bait.
People do it.
So I bring my ad to A facing outwards, and if it's a fist, then I pull it out towards the edge. If it's a open hand, then I'll move it towards the center. Yep. And you want me to like pass you up so that the swipe is going past you?
Yeah, basically.
Or do you want me to like turn it back out towards the outside of the circle?
Just run one direction, and I'll adjust to you, and I'll try to do it like a 90-degree, like I did with the dolls.
Okay, so what I was thinking was then, from A, I'm just gonna run straight past you towards C, and from C you run straight past me towards A, and then we'll just pass each other up, and the swipes will go outward.
Yeah, but it depends on the group though. So I might be at
And
B.
the other problem is like if you do that and then the hands do the HP thing, you might force your melee to end up having to run from like one hand all the way to the other across the arena. If you kind of stop where A and C are now, it's a lot closer, and melee can access both hands much easier. And the DPS check is so tight on the pain that you really need every second.
Which way do you want me to face it?
It's hard to say because you'll get knocked off like anywhere. So just take it, run towards the middle, and I'll adjust to you.
All right.
What else was there? Okay, it's not going to specifically be yours that's going to be doing the move in flashing blue. It could be mine, so you have to watch both at the same time. Because lag from Mumble could like make us too late to deal with it.
Okay. That's a good tip.
Yeah, so as soon as you see it, you start doing the move, and then call it out as soon as you can, but generally you have to already be moving for it.
And then once, well, you gotta pass that DPS check first. But
Okay, well, if you want to talk about it too, because if we do make it, then you need to know what to do.
there's another digititis coming, and it's just you handle it the exact same way, except I guess it depends on where you're pulling it. If you're putting the hands in the middle, then I guess the way we did it was you guys pulled them to the sides. Like let's just use A and C as a reference right now. You pulled them to the outside like that. Then they cleave once, and then they would do the slap, the high five, or whatever, and the tanks would pull them to B, and they would be 90 degrees apart, right at B. The healers would stand like in the dead center, and whoever got the DPS debuff would just move kind of to the center. If it was a melee, I would see them and move up on them, but if it was like the summoner or somebody, they would be kind of off behind me a little bit, so then they would come to the middle to me.
So range go to you, you go to melee.
Right, and then the tanks, the two melee are going to handle the tank debuff just like normal.
Okay.
But is that where you're going to pull it? Are you going to pull them to the outside and then to B?
Yeah, no problem. I can do that.
It's kind of hard to say B because it depends on where you get slapped around and you got to move them. But I mean, if you can move them right, then you go to B once their hand goes to the slap. Or...
All right, let's get another pull. Yeah, yeah.
Let me get buffed first.
There'll be 3 cleaves. And then they'll do Hand of Pain, and there'll be another cleave.
That stone's gonna do.
This woman.
Convalescence is up.
Oh, fuck.
It's on Ellie.
Wash away.
Slap.
Slap. Slap hands.
Yeah, we did a progression.
Upcoming digititis. Watch HP percentages. It's living liquid. DPS the fuck out of living liquid.
Ah! I fucked up. Yeah, this was not happening, but it's my fault.
Yeah, somehow you got stuck with the buff. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Boomstick got the debuff.
Oh,
Well,
oh.
we
I was like,
passed
what the
DPS
fuck
check,
is
though.
going on?
Yeah, Val got stuck with the healing debuff.
We did not pass the DPS check.
If
Well, yeah,
we wouldn't have
'cause
passed the DPS check, we would have got burned. We didn't get burned, so we did pass the DPS check.
No, we all died to
It
Hand
was
of Pain.
41%. I mean, it has to be like low
Right.
39, right?
Right. It's just we.
No, they
just
have to.
got
No,
past
it's they have to be within 2% of one another.
4.
Yeah, I was gonna
4%.
ask.
Oh,
Was the positioning for that cool? For the
Yeah,
hands?
it was. Yeah, it was a little off, but who cares?
Hey, I have a quick question. Since I got it there, I go to the healers, right? In the middle?
No, I think Flair had it. Flair had it. I tried to take it from him, but it didn't pass, and then he passed it to you on accident.
well, I went to see.
Right.
Was I wrong there?
In the middle. I was coming to you to take it from you, and we just passed each other. It's. I mean, it's just shitty.
Yeah, let's clarify that though. So for the second digititis, we'll have everyone, I guess, in the middle, and then DPS who get it, go to the middle. I guess the healer who doesn't have the debuff probably should be aware and not stuck in the middle, so it doesn't get bounced around to them as well.
So the healer that
Wait, what?
doesn't.
It
Yeah,
should
'cause
be
the healer-
an assigned healer. Again, it should be Val, I would say.
Right. Yeah, I'll take
So
that.
Val-
Yeah,
DPS
he
down
should
every
deal
time.
with both of them, but we need like everyone kind of also around the middle anyway, so you're not getting cleaved and shit.
One thing you could do is just do it on C or something, a spot that we know is going to be safe. Just have the DPS walk
That's-
over there with Val.
That's
See,
the way that
that's-
I'm used to
because
doing it.
I-
Is
I
the
mean,
healer
because,
goes to see both
I'm just
times.
No, there's wash away though. It's like it's not everyone can stack though.
Yeah, but it's right after the digititis,
We're
right?
talking about the second one.
Oh right.
During hand
So,
check.
okay, so just so I'm clarified, Val is the guy who wants the DPS one, and the DPS wants to grab his, right? And then
I might not have one. The healer one's kind of irrelevant. As long as it doesn't get stuck on a
Right,
healer.
like okay, so what happens? Like if Val has the healer debuff, he will pass his healer debuff to the DPS that trades
so
with him at
the
C. If
healer
he
that,
doesn't,
so whatever healer gets it goes to the middle.
no. If he doesn't have it and I have the healing debuff, then I look for a DPS that does not have a debuff, and I would just pass them the healing debuff.
Right.
And Val just always goes to C.
Okay, so
Yeah.
in the second digititis, the DPS who gets the down goes where? Just tell me where to go.
I'll say if
C-
you're a
C-
melee,
go-
stay where
I
you are.
say
I'll
C.
come get it from you.
I would even say just a melee, just go to
Oh.
C. Like let's just for now, we'll just get it.
Just formalize it, yeah.
Yeah, formalize
So,
it for
okay,
now,
so
and
C,
then we can
okay.
play loose as we get more comfortable.
All right, let's do it.
Food.
If only some raid leader remembered to put up buffs in between lockouts.
That would have been really cool.
Oh man.
Fuck.
All right,
Well-
10 seconds.
He's also the cook, so well, not for me anyway.
I put Peer in there for you.
Yeah, but I don't take that shit. It's
What?
his name on. Nah, if I ever run low, I'll take that shit.
Convalescence is up.
Stack in.
Center.
Silently.
Got it. Center.
Where is he going? Slap. Nope.
Ow.
Their hitboxes
They weren't together.
overlapped.
Yeah.
So you guys were just slow that time? I'm just trying to understand.
Well, I went to the middle. He went to B. So that's why I'm trying to see like where you guys actually want them. And
I think we decided on B, right?
Yeah, that way
Okay.
it frees up the middle.
all right.
And they'll be like closer to 90 degrees apart from one another, so positionals are a little easier.
Sounds good.
So once we bring him together, or once they split, that's the DPS check?
No,
Or what?
he does equal concentrate. One of them will do equal concentration, the other one will do digititis. I'm sorry, that's right. Equal concentration and digititis. And then what happens is equal concentration breaks, like I'm just gonna make up numbers. Let's say it's at 70% when the hands split, then both of them will have 35 and 35. Then you do another 2% on one hand, and you leave the other hand alone, let's just say for argument. He'll do equal concentration, then that'll bring them both down to 34 or whatever. And then he does 4% gets moved off of one to the other one. So one will be 30%, the other one will be 38%. The one that's 38%, you don't know which one it's going to be until it
Needs to be
happens.
deepest down until
4% of the other one. You need to
Okay.
get it back down to 34%.
Okay.
The problem is
34?
right at they need to be 4% away from the lowest one to pass the DPS check.
So no matter what, they'll be separated by 8.
Correct.
Oh wow.
Basically 4.
Hey
gets
Cameron,
stolen
I
from
hadn't
one
seen your messages yet.
and makes it
I was wondering why I was getting
Oh, I
messages per
understand.
minute.
I
But
thought you said that we had to get it
Nothing.
to 34%.
thanks for coming, guys.
Okay.
I reset my
Because
browser. I
the
can actually see
and then
your guys' messages now.
one went to 38, the other one went to 30. So now the one that was 38, you have to get it back down to 34%. So that
I
it's
think
within 4%.
I think it's more like 42
He
to
was just
38.
making up numbers.
just making
Okay.
up
Oh,
numbers.
sorry.
Right, I'm just making up numbers.
I just wanted to understand. So after equilibrium is the big check.
But the caveat there is, like, let's say you do that. Let's say they were 38 and 30. You take the one down to 34%, but dots or whatever splash damage ticks on the other one, and it knocks it down to 28%. Now they're not within 4%, and you fail the DPS check.
Okay.
Optimally, both of those hands should be in the middle there. Whoever's the off tank, the one that doesn't need to be DPS, should swap to the other one so we can pass the DPS check so it won't cleave. Optimally, that's what happens.
I see.
All right. Well, everybody should be ready. Let's give another shot, right? Yeah.
Yeah, everybody has to be on that one because if you do any damage to the other one, you're actually fighting the rest of the group.
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
Until equal concentrations cast, though, it doesn't matter. You can DPS them both.
Right.
Yeah, but if you're dots, then you're just fighting off
Yeah,
your
dots
dots.
could be. Well, yeah.
Then they'll put my numbers.
I know.
That's not what I was-
I'm the same way.
Ooh, you guys
Ooh,
are
Val.
back there.
Val.
Oh, you make it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too close.
Just
I don't have swift cast either. Yeah,
I
just
can,
like,
I believe in.
I can give you a little bit more room, frankly.
because there's no cleave, right? So like you can go closer to the front.
Right.
Okay.
When he's doing that Protean wave, there's no cleaves. And sluice. Protean waves and sluices, there's no cleaves.
I won, right? I'm the last one surviving. I win this, right?
Yeah,
That's how it
you
works,
get
yep.
You get the 50 gil bonus.
Oh, cool. Great. So the 7K that we get for the pot.
Welcome to the stream, guys.
I mean, there's pots in the chest. Free to be grabbed, and no one ever grabs them. They just sit there and cry.
I'm sorry. I read the FC boards, and quite frankly, apparently, I can't touch them until I'm no longer a trial member.
That's good. I changed the permissions. You can actually touch them. I had it locked out, and then when I changed it on Tuesday.
Do I need to wait on anything?
Yeah, let's actually go ahead and wait for cooldowns if anyone needs some.
20 seconds would be good.
For baiting those protein waves, ideally, I mean, you want 2 people. Ideally, you want 2 people at A, 2 people at C, 2 people at B.
Why not? Oh, I see what you're saying. That way there's less movement.
Right, and then everyone, the first protein wave goes out, and then everyone just steps left, or the 2 people, they figure it out. Like Flare and I'm gonna step left, Flare's gonna step right, and then
mosquitoes.
All right, I'll go hang out at C with Ron.
Wait, no. I'm at 6 o'clock no matter what. I'll just step back.
Yeah, actually, so baiting to B would be bad because that's where Flare goes.
No, baiting to B is fine because I can step out. I have a proc there. Like I'm waiting for it.
Oh,
right. So you step right though, right?
No, I stay on 6.
Yeah, no, but after the first when the first comes out, you step away and then go back in, right?
Right.
But you step out to the right. That's what he's asking.
Oh, yeah. I don't step out to the. Oh, I don't step out to the right.
Yeah, you should. Everyone should be in their own pizza slice for.
No.
For Protean.
He's saying when you move for the first AOE, do you go to the right or left?
No, it doesn't matter because I'm back in on 6 o'clock by the time the second Protean wave comes out.
He was just wanting clarification, bro.
No, I know. I'm just baffled by the question because I move out for the actual AOE that's telegraphed, and then I'm back on 6 o'clock after that.
Right. I guess my question is, why do you move again? Why are you moving twice? As Black Mage, I would want to move less.
But I'm not.
You're moving one way. You're moving out of the way, and then you're moving back to 6. You don't have to make that second movement.
Well, because there's a proc. Because I can move out with the proc, use the proc, move back in. Like
There's no reason for you to move back in, is what he's saying though. Like you should move to the pizza slice that you're going to stay in for Protean, and then you just fucking sit there.
And it's only a step.
No, but we talked about this though at the beginning of the poll. Like my pizza slice is 6 o'clock on the box.
That's not a pizza slice.
That's not a pizza slice.
Splitting. So you just even if you're right there, that's fine. Like that much is good. Makes it easier for Flare, or not Flare. Dal.
I will step out to the right.
No,
maybe there was just a miscommunication or a misunderstanding somewhere.
I will step out. I will step out to the right.
Oh, you can stay right there. It's fine.
No, all right, let's go. Let's go.
We're going.
Oh man, I just want to play Dark Souls. I want to kill it. Ugh. Need to do that no death run.
The boss is a little forward, everyone, so make sure you adjust. I got you.
I think maybe we need to spread out along the flank further.
Like, I'm as far right as I can be, because at that point I'm doing my biggest move right there, and I need to have that position.
Okay. I don't think many people do.
We're not wiping? Nope.
Now we got it.
I already ran out.
Oh, this is up.
You give up too easy.
It's...
Do you play Final Fantasy much? I don't think you said you did. You play WoW, right? Watch away. So Ellie.
Whoa.
That hurt. Well, we're missing people, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you didn't. Yeah, and you didn't have protect. My bad. I just thought we were gonna stop.
So, should we consider having Val on the flank?
So I'm curious. Why can't Val go in between A and D since there's no cleave, and that leaves plenty of room for DPS to get positionals and do their thing?
Actually, the way that I've seen it is that both the Scholar and the White Mage are actually up front towards the boss. They, because of how positionals and Black Mage turret needs to be protected, the healers should actually be pushing up towards unmarked.
And that's
That's
kind
how
of
I've
where
seen it.
focus is.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
like the
I
two
feel
tanks
like-
are.
Go ahead.
The two tanks are going to be on A. I can sit on C, which is where I go, and then I guess ideally we'd have Val over, opposite.
Yeah, much different.
Like
7 was good
now,
at
and
the
that's
time.
where we
I
have
was
the
saying.
melee.
I'm kind of glad they're
Yeah.
remaking it. Hopefully, it's more interactive.
Okay, so if that happens, and then you go here. Oh fuck, my bad. Is this where you go?
Approximately, yes.
Okay, and then
Yes.
focus
Yeah,
is
let's-
on A, or
let's
I got him.
or
I got
focus
him.
is right here.
I'm in the pizza slice, like just
Where
right,
I'm-
right where you. Yep, that's
Yeah.
where
Okay,
I'm
so
at.
then
That's it.
I'll try to split you two then, so Jack can have his space with, and Val can be on C basically.
Ooh, there's heist in this.
I have no positionals either, and that's why I was saying. So, let's
what
put
have we
put
changed?
Put an A marker down and let's figure out where we're gonna stand.
So who's over on C with me? Over there, Jack.
Is that Boom talking?
No, that's Val.
No, that's the
Alright.
Val the healer.
Okay, so there's A, there's the boss. Go where you would go.
So I'll bait right
So-
here,
Yeah,
and then I'll
focus. If
step
you
to
can
there.
go right there, and then I can split you and Thundeal like this.
In the middle?
I don't understand.
No, that's fine. I'll go farther right. That works.
Yeah, then focus is just to the right of the tank, and I'll split Thundeal.
Does that make sense?
Or I can even run to here. Focus. It's no big deal if you want to be right here. I don't care.
I mean, I don't. It doesn't bother me either way. I just don't understand why this is even an issue, because the positional should be the same every single time this far into the fight, except for maybe Thandio on the 4th hit. That's
I
the
think
only
we had
difference.
a little crowding on the back is all. I think the way that we organized it just had too many people in the rear area.
That's why everyone takes a pizza slice, and then there is never a crowding issue ever.
That's yep.
Yeah,
That
so
should be what
people-
happens.
Val.
But the thing is, people are talking about where they need to stand at the beginning versus where they need to hit their positionals. So the back side of it will be crowded because people are getting greedy with their positionals.
Okay, I
mean,
mean, if
that's the
people are
thing.
getting greedy with the positionals, then it's not like a fault of the strategy. It's the fault of people being greedy. Unless
Yeah,
we
don't
can
be
do
greedy,
something
I
to
guess.
change it, then that's cool. And if we're going in that direction, then okay,
I'll just
I'm on board.
come,
Maybe
I'll
I just
come,
misunderstood.
Focus, you just stay where you were, 90 degrees like you were, and I'll just come in between the tank and you, and then the 3 guys in the back can
Done.
have their thing.
You okay? I mean, I'm not like directly 90 degrees though. I'm 90 degrees and then a little up.
Yeah, I can see it. I'll split you guys. It'll be fine.
If I die, like I'm gonna slap the shit out of you through my computer.
If you die because of me, I'll fly there and let you slap me.
Okay.
This might be the costliest thing I've ever done.
All right, guys, I gotta go deal with some shit after this. This is probably 1 or 2 more pulls, and then I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay.
Cancel that pool.
Oh.
Just go. Just pull. Just pull. Do it. I believe. Right now, just pull.
No.
Oh god. Oh god. Why does it?
Can we just run into the wall?
Building limit break.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. I'm done. Bye.
No comment.
Well, I saw somebody came back in the middle of my pull macro, and I was like, "Fuck, somebody might be AFK."
Yeah, no, I understand.
All right, let's make this one count.
40 seconds for buffer blood.
Yep. Let's get the clear this time, guys.
Yeah, one pull clear. We're fine.
Why?
No, I'm still at half mana. No one's pulling right now.
So focus. I'm gonna go like right where my turret is, basically. Right. That should be good for you.
You go wherever your little potato heart desires.
Okay.
You shut up.
Except on top of me.
I think I might just kill you for fun, focus.
I'm gonna go ahead. Is everybody ready?
I'm ready now that I
ready.
full mana.
I'm good.
No, 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 no. Get your Fel Cleave in. Oh. Douglas, this is up. Sunrun gonna 8.
Daniel has it. Center.
Whoa. That's gonna be a fist.
Whoa.
Fist. Alright, then start heading to B.
How?
What the fuck?
DPS hard. I mean, I guess we're fucked.
Yeah. Set up my timers. This weird movement.
So,
And
Super
then
Saiyan.
fist.
See,
Oh, fist.
pass the
I
DPS check.
think I saw Focus get the tank debuff.
No, you
Which
saw
is-
Ellie run over me. Like I had the healing debuff, and Ellie grabbed it from me, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Okay.
I guess that's okay.
Are we calling it?
Yeah, I think.
No, I
had to
got,
go.
I got one more in me. I got one more in me. I got one more.
One more than
I
probably
don't know
Dark
how I
Souls.
got the debuff from Boomstick. It was just blindly running in there in the middle of the bosses, and it came.
Yeah, I mean, I guess one thing that we should be getting used to at that point is definitely, like, you can actually be relatively close to each other, but just stake out your own space when that digititis is about to go out.
Well, also the one thing I want to say, like everybody ran in, everybody did. Shouldn't it be only the people with it initially?
Whoa! Not everyone ran in.
Well, a lot of people fucking ran in.
I mean,
I stopped and tried to dodge like 4 people, and then Ellie ran right through me.
If you don't have debuffs, you can wait 2 or 3 seconds because there's server lag and people are going to be running into the right spaces. So you can wait 2 to 3 seconds before everyone stacks on B to share the cleave. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm supposed to be running in, so.
Wah,
to get the
my
tank
DPS,
buff.
wah.
No, to get the tank buff like a good mechanical player.
Right, but if you're also assigned to do that, that's fine. But if you don't have those assigned roles, you don't have to stack in exactly as quickly.
Right. The gap closers can gap close. The casters can sprint, and then the other people just move. It should be like 3 different waves of people moving in to less traffic.
Everyone.
Well, let's go. Let's just do it. We have one more poll.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Cool.
Oh, this is up. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Oh, you guys are all hit.
It's on Ron Grenade.
Oh, you made it.
I need to give
Nice
it to
jump.
someone.
Val, why do I have
my
damage
heals.
down?
I don't know why you have damage down.
I was sitting on C.
May have been a bit late.
Center.
LB the hand, just since we have damage.
For the DPS push, got it.
Slap.
Let Flera do it since he has damage.
We don't have one.
Oh, that's okay. It's a wipe anyway.
We would have if we wouldn't have wiped there.
Hey, we gotta be really fast.
Yep.
Yeah, the hardest
and
part about that phase is seeing when they're blue, I heard.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I ran over there, I thought, but not good enough.
Yeah, if we get an accidental damage down on someone, then that person should LB the hand.
Well, but it wouldn't make sense for Flara specifically to do it because that would be a ground.
AoE.
Well, I guess theoretically, if he can just hit the one hand that we're DPSing down, that would make sense. Yeah.
Right. I mean, he's doing 90% less damage, but the LB ignores that. So
Yeah, that makes
that's
sense.
why you go for it.
I was just thinking like AoEing both of them, which would not make any sense, but you didn't say that.
No. And that's only on a mistake. We're not trying to do that every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to move on, just to work on something later on the fight.
All right, good job tonight, guys. I'm glad we got 2 down pretty quickly.
Yeah, thanks for having me again. It was fun.
Don't leave, bro. Don't leave.
You're
Trapped.
Yeah, I can hang out for
and,
another 5.
Focus.
What's up?
Can I have an aside with you guys real quick?
Sure. Let's see.
Sure.
Let's go to Rocket League.
League of Legends. Then Dial moved to Rocket League. Bo moved to Rocket League. Clara Fawcett moved to Rocket League by Bo. And entered channel.
No love for you.
Nope.
With those protein waves, I don't know. It's easier to think of it as baiting the first one. So, like, technically, we wouldn't want to do this, but technically, all 7 of us could sit at 6 o'clock, and then that first protein wave, all of them would come right to 6 o'clock, and then everyone could just step, away from it and go to their assigned areas. That's a bad way to do it, but you could.
I mean, we got it the way it is. I mean,
right, but it's just you kind of want to bait that. Because later on in phase 3, you've got to be able to get in those positions quick because they're coming right and other protein wave. So you're like on the run, moving around, and you got to jump in those positions real fast.
yeah.
So you got to kind of do them without even thinking about it. I mean, it's worth hammering it out and getting it down perfectly, early so that you fully understand it. Because later on in the fight, they're going to be on the fly that you got to just do it without even thinking about it.
Yeah, that last phase.
And we're just meeting the DPS check with both those times that